Hello, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. This is Times Now Live and I'm Heena Gambhir. Viewers, even as terror state Pakistan continues to provoke by raising the nuclear bogey and threatening to spill the blood of Indians, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has now stirred a storm, showing a complete disconnect from the nation's collective outrage. While India's resolve to punish those responsible, led by Prime Minister Modi, is palpable, yet Siddaramaiah has downplayed the need for a strong military retaliation, suggesting instead that the government should focus on internal protective measures. Speaking to the media, the Chief Minister of Karnataka said he did not want war, but instead batted for peace, calling on centre to enhance protective measures. Listen in.
ಬಹುಶಃ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಂತ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಗಿ ಕ್ರಮಗಳು ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಭದ್ರತಾ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನ ಬಿಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಪರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಶಾಂತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಜನರಿಗೆ ಭದ್ರತೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಭದ್ರತಾ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೋಬೇಕು.
Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy, on the other hand, in a bold statement, called on the centre to completely integrate Pakistan-occupied Kashmir with India, signalling a no-compromise approach in the face of terrorism, while Bengal Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary also called for a befitting response to Pakistan.
आप दुर्गा माता के भक्त हो, हमें पता है, दुर्गा माता को याद करो. अभी पाकिस्तान के ऊपर जो हमला करना है, जो भी करना है, आप आगे करो. समझौता का समय नहीं है, मुंह तोड़ जवाब देना है. इसीलिए आप आगे बढ़ो, हम लोग आपके साथ में रहेंगे. 140 करोड़ भारतीय वासियों आपके साथ है. तो पाकिस्तान को दो टुकड़ा करो, पाक ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर हिंदुस्तान में मिला दो, हम साथ में रहेंगे.
देखिए, हम चाहते हैं कि पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ मुंह तोड़ जवाब दें, चाहे जो कुछ भी होना है होने दें, लेकिन मुंह तोड़ जवाब देना बाकी है. मुंह तोड़ जवाब देना चाहिए. सारा देश की आम जनता आक्रोशित है और वो सब चाहते हैं कि हमारे देश की तरफ से पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ मुंह तोड़ जवाब देना जरूरी है. आज लोग ये भी एहसास कर रहे हैं कि अगर इंदिरा गांधी जी रहती तो जैसे कि याहिया खान और भुट्टो को सबक सिखाई थी, उस तरह कुछ ना कुछ हुआ करते थे.
The BJP has launched a fierce attack on the Congress party, accusing it of having a pro-Pakistan stance and dubbing it as PPP, which is Pakistan Parast Party. Listen in.
इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस आईएनसी नहीं पीपीपी बन चुकी है, पाकिस्तान परस्त पार्टी. एक तो रॉबर्ट वाड्रा ने क्लीन चिट दिया पाकिस्तान को, कहा कि हिंदुत्व फोर्सेस जिम्मेदार है पहलगाम के आतंकवादी हमले के लिए. फिर केरला कांग्रेस ने आतंकवादियों को गनमैन बोल दिया. अब देखिए सॉफ्ट कॉर्नर कैसे दिखाया जा रहा है. कर्नाटका के सीएम सॉफ्ट कॉर्नर दिखाते हैं पाकिस्तान के लिए. ये इस्लामिक जिहाद को भी कवर फायर देते हैं. पाकिस्तान पर कोई कड़ी कार्रवाई ना हो, इसकी भी ये लोग जो है बार बार पैरवी करते हैं. ये कांग्रेस और पाक का रिश्ता क्या?
And to discuss this, I'm joined by my guests. We have Siddharth Yadav, National Spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Advocate Sheikh Hamid, leader of the Congress Party, also live with us. Good evening to both of you. Gentlemen, thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. Advocate Sheikh Hamid, I want to begin the discussion with you. You heard what the BJP had to say. Two chief ministers of the Congress Party, two different viewpoints as far as how India should respond to Pakistan after this Pahalgam carnage. Is Congress Party divided on this issue? I want to ask you.
What is BJP? First of all, thank you very much for having me on your show. What is BJP waiting for? Are they waiting for the response from Congress? I know what will happen. They will only start Jumla because this is Bharatiya Jumla Party. What we are saying, take action. But are they waiting for Congress President or Revant Reddy to say something and they will respond to that? No. As a government of India, they should not wait for... as a government of India, they have to take action. We need action because 28 people in Kashmir lost their life.
But
What was the security doing? There was a security breach. There was a security breach. They have to accept it. Now, all the parties, I request all the parties to rise above politics and come together because we need action. Let Government of India take decision, and they should not. Why are you debating about what Congress said?
no,
Why are you
the
debating about what Revanth
the
Reddy said?
question is being asked today, Advocate Sheikh Hamid, because on one hand, we have Rahul Gandhi, leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, clearly saying that Congress is going to support the centre in whatever action it decides to take against Pakistan, against the perpetrators of Pahalgam terror. Then we have reactions coming in from Chief Minister of Telangana, Revanth Reddy. You heard what he said. Then you heard what Mr. Siddaramaiah said, who is speaking a completely different thing, who's saying something else. He's saying we are not in favor of a war. Steps should be taken to tighten security measures in the Kashmir region. So we are just trying to ask you, on the basis of the reaction we've got from the BJP, is Congress party divided on what should be done as a response to Pahalgam carnage?
If any Congress leader is saying that we don't want war, that doesn't mean that he's anti-national. Somebody who is experienced, who has spent given almost 40-50 years to politics and to Congress, so he will talk as far as his experience is concerned. Revanth Reddy, he's chief minister, he's young, so out of that emotions, he spoke. But I also, when you ask me, I would say that we must go for war. Take action, but they will not. That's what I know. That's everybody knows, because they will start these jumlas. They will keep people busy in these debates, talking about nonsense issues which don't matter to the people of India. What people are asking, you are giving them these debates and talking about these nonsense issues.
Siddharth
28
Yadav,
people lost their
please
lives. You are
respond.
there to demonize what is happening on national television. They are there to demonize the Kashmiri people.
Nobody is doing that. Nobody is
India.
doing that. Nobody is doing that. We are reporting the story the way it is, and it has come. A statement has come from Karnataka. It has become a political issue. Nobody is raising questions on Kashmiri people. Everybody is talking about what happened in Pahalgam. Everybody is devastated today. Everybody is angry.
But what is
So it is
happening in
incorrect
Punjab?
to
What
say.
is
It is
happening in
incorrect to
Chandigarh,
say,
Haryana,
Advocate Sheikh
Madhya
Hamid.
Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh? Please talk
It is
about it.
incorrect to say, Sheikh
Please talk
Hamid.
about it.
No. 1 second. We're talking about
request
everything.
you.
We're talking about everything.
As
And
somebody-
I'm getting the BJP's national spokesperson to respond to the point that you have made. You've called it a diversionary tactic. I'm getting him to respond to that, but don't, raise a question on us, because we are bringing the reports from Kashmir. We are bringing all reports from Jammu and Kashmir, and we are reporting the facts as they are. Siddharth Yadav, please respond.
First of all, I think the justification that my friend from Congress sitting on your show tried to give was, and I'll quote him verbatim, that Siddaramaiah is an experienced politician, Revanth Reddy is young. So Siddaramaiah with his experience is saying what he's saying, and Revanth Reddy is just speaking out of, fury. I think if you have to make a request that political parties should come above partisan politics and should stand united with the country at this hour, the request should be made from the Congress party itself. Nobody's asking you to come out and make these statements. Nobody's asking a Robert Vadra to call reporters at his home and justify the act of terror in Jammu and Kashmir. Nobody is asking him to come out and say that it's happening because in the country Hindu-Muslim is happening. That is why the terrorists are doing a Hindu-Muslim. Who is asking for that? Today, the country is in grief. We are in anger. We are waiting for the response, the befitting response that has to be given. The leadership of this country, Honorable Prime Minister, has made it very clear in Hindi and in English that people who planned this, people who are backing this, people who did this, will not be spared at any cost. We will hunt them down, and the response is going to be which they could not have ever even imagined. When that is the case, I think why cannot the Congress party or any opposition party come here and stand united? Why is it that at this hour we are seeing an RJD coming and saying that probably it can be a conspiracy? The Congress party has to come out and say, no, we don't want a war. We don't go to war. You should give one statement, and I say this as a citizen, not as a BJP spokesperson. You should give one statement that we are standing with the government of the hour, we are standing with the country. Whatever response is given, the country is standing behind it. But the
Advocate
Congress
Sheikh
party
Amir, isn't
is-
that a
is obliged to do
reasonable
politics.
request? This is the time when the country needs to be united. On one hand, we have Rahul Gandhi saying that the Congress will stand with the center in whatever action it decides to take. And then you have people like Siddaramaiah who are talking about an entirely different thing. Shouldn't the country be united in this at this moment?
No, I would again say that BJP won't decide what Siddaramaiah is saying. He said something, I
But
said.
he is not an ordinary Karyakarta or a Congress leader who's
what
just
do you-
joined the party. You yourself said he comes with a lot of
according to you is
experience,
Congress?
unlike Mr.
What
Revanth
according to you is
Reddy.
Congress? Our leader is Rahul Gandhi. When he said that I'm with the government,
Siddaramaiah is not your
and he
leader.
participated, he
Elected
was there,
Chief Minister of a
in the
state.
all-party meeting. Rahul ji was there in the all-party meeting. See, I would say in simple words
Is
that we are
Siddaramaiah
with the
your
government
leader
of
or not?
India.
Robert Wada
We are
your
with the
leader
government
or
of
not?
India. Whatever government of India takes decision take, we will support that. And you have to first decide where is the Congress actually. When Rahul Gandhi is saying that we are with government of India, then why are you looking around? And what for you are looking around? You are trying to
No,
politicize.
we are not
issue.
looking around, for anything. It is Siddaramaiah. Like I said, he's not an ordinary Karyakarta of the Congress party or a leader who joined the Congress party recently. You yourself mentioned that he's
So
much
in
more
what
experienced than
context-
Revanth
in
Reddy.
what context
So if
he
a
said
chief
that,
minister
we
of
have
a
to
state
see.
like Karnataka, by the way, Karnataka
Heena.
also had a victim of this Pahalgam carnage. If the chief
Miss
minister
Heena.
of that particular
Yes, yes.
state is saying that, we are not in favor of war, steps should be taken to tighten security measures in Kashmir region, shouldn't questions be asked? What is the official stand of the Congress
This
party?
is not the time, Miss Heena. You have chosen the wrong time. This is not the time you ask questions like these. That's what Siddaramaiah has said. Siddaramaiah,
Sir, as a citizen of this country, I am just asking you one thing. Should the country not be united at this
We are
point in time?
united.
That's my only
We are
request.
united. I
That's the
request
only
you.
question I'm
We are
asking.
United. I request the panelists from the BJP that let's not talk about do divisive politics. Let's be united. Talk about positive things. I fail to understand. There are a lot of issues, other issues we have to
Heena,
talk on
please
the
let me
debate.
respond.
Siddharth Yadav wants to
There are a
respond.
lot of issues. Tell me one single debate you
Heena,
did with
Heena, I'm
Kashmiri
making a
students
very,
who are beaten
I
in
make a very
Haryana.
simple point. I
Okay,
make a very
Advocate
simple
Sheikh
point.
Amir, Siddharth Yadav is responding. Yes.
Please,
I
please.
make a very simple point. There is nobody who's interested in a diversionary tactic. It is the Congress party which is trying to do an alternate messaging. Why are you making this messaging? We are
Your
not
problem
waiting
is
for
not-
you to come
your
out and
problem is
comment.
not Pakistan. Your problem
Mr.
is
Sheikh,
Congress.
I was not speaking while you were speaking. Do not speak over me.
आपको
Please
आतंकवाद
have the
पसंद
courtesy
करना
to
है.
listen to me.
You want a Congress मुक्त
आपको
भारत.
सुनना पड़ेगा.
Not
कोई
आतंकवादी
आपके
मुक्त
इंतजार
भारत.
में नहीं है कि आप क्या
You want
स्टेटमेंट
Congress मुक्त
देंगे.
भारत.
आपको क्या
आपको
मजबूरी है
आतंकवाद से
स्टेटमेंट
दिक्कत
देने
नहीं
की?
है, आपको कांग्रेस से
If you
दिक्कत
do
है.
not want, आप चुप रहिए.
Advocate Sheikh
आपके
Amir, he
Siddaramaiah
did not
ने जो
interrupt
कहा
when you
है-
were speaking. Allow him to make his point. I will give you time to respond.
नहीं, always
Siddaramaiah
targeting
has
when
more
they have-
political
last-
experience
last
than
time
Rahul
I
Gandhi
said, when you have
himself.
to count terrorists,
Advocate
you are
Sheikh
counting
Amir, allow him to finish his point. I'll give you time to respond. Yes, Siddharth Yadav.
Kindly have the courtesy. I was not speaking over you. Siddaramaiah has more political experience than Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi will come out and say one thing. Siddaramaiah will come out and say anything. You are saying that this is not the time for the discussion. I am saying this is not the time for saying such things. At this hour, when the country is grieving, when the country is waiting for justice, you are coming out and making political statements which are sensitive. You are making political statements which are creating a diversion of your stand. The opposition, the country, the people, the government in hand, everybody has to stand together. The Congress party cannot, nobody is dictating what you are saying. But you are yourselves are making such statements. Rahul
Advocate
Gandhi will
Sheikh
say one
Amir.
thing, Robert Wada will say another thing, Siddaramaiah will say another thing, and then spokesperson will come and say, no, listen to this one and don't listen to that one. Who is
Advocate
forcing
Sheikh
you
Amir,
to
please
make such
respond now.
diversions?
So in what context it was said, I don't think it needs to be debated about.
No, what is-
because there are a
what
lot
is
of
the
I
context?
would again reiterate this thing. Again, let me talk. I would again reiterate this thing that the kind of thing, attack which happened in Pahalgam, 28 people got killed. And after that, the Kashmiri students, they were beaten in many states of India, whether you talk of Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh or Chandigarh. So I believe that this is a time to talk about peace, and this is a time. Peace which peace inside our country. And if you want to take action, if you want to wage war against Pakistan, last night I said nuke Pakistan. If you can, nuke it, remove it from the map. But you are only talking, you are giving statements, you are only talking about jumlas, you are not ready to act. Till now, what BJP has, what government of India has done? Tell me one step which the government of India has done. Nothing. Only talking, only
With due
talking,
respect,
only
Advocate
jumlabazi.
Sheikh Amir, there has been a diplomatic strike on Pakistan, and we are seeing
We don't
the
need
impact.
diplomatic strike.
We are
Sorry
seeing
to
the
say.
impact
Sorry to- we
when
don't
we are
need
seeing the
diplomatic
impact
strike.
when the government decided to suspend the Indus Water Treaty. You have also heard the kind of reactions that are coming in from Pakistan. Today
Both the
only
countries are
TRF,
taking
by the way,
diplomatic
today only
steps. Both the
TRF, the
countries.
front of the big terrorist group there, Lashkar-e-Toiba, has made a U-turn. TRF was the first one to claim the responsibility of this Pahalgam carnage. Today, under pressure, perhaps, it has come out and said, no, we have got nothing to do with it. So clearly the action that has been taken, it is having some kind of an impact on Pakistan for sure. That's why perhaps the Pakistani Prime Minister today also came out and said that we are okay with a neutral probe. Siddharth Yadav, meanwhile, respond to what Advocate Sheikh Amir said.
I think, Heena, the country knows and the country is very confident that whatever befitting reply, whatever just actions have to be taken, the government in question today is going to do it. It is the strong leadership under the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji that is going to give a befitting reply to Pakistan. And I have quoted what Honorable Prime Minister has said. But we must not forget, and I tried to ask my friend from Congress a couple of times, why is this diversionary tactic of one statement by one leader, another statement by another leader? But we must not forget the track record of the Congress party. We must not forget 26/11, what the Congress party did after that, how they've tried to give a clean sheet to Pakistan. Any incident, any terrorist incident happens in this country and the Congress party will come out and try and give a clean sheet to the Pakistan. What is this Pakistan frame? Why do you want to do it? Today is not the time for politics, and I do not wish to do it. I do not wish to remind you of your past. I do not wish to remind you what the Congress party is capable of. I do not wish to remind what the Congress party has done in such incidents. But it is the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister and the 21st century Bharat which is capable of doing a surgical strike, capable of doing an aerial strike, and capable of doing what people in the world have always said cannot be done. So we will give a response. If you do not know what diplomatic actions have been taken, I'm very sorry, sir. I'm not here to educate you. Go out and see that. Stand with your country.
Advocate Sheikh Amir, we all know, the country knows, after 26/11 also there was an opportunity, but the go-ahead never came.
See, again, I would say that when he said that there was a surgical strike, and what happened after that, in Pulwama attack, more than 40 soldiers got martyred. And after that, you are saying that there was a surgical strike afterwards. But what did surgical strike? So Pakistan is still there. Pakistan is still, the terrorists are still intruding inside our territory. Where from these people came and where they vanished?
All these are valid questions, Advocate Sheikh Amir, that you're asking. All these are important questions, valid questions that you're asking. But
When
today, what I'm asking you is that why cannot the country be united? Why can't we have, you know, one type of statements coming in from our politicians?
We don't have option if we don't stay united. Then I don't think we'll succeed in any way. We have to stay united.
Be united.
I believe you. No.
Stand above partisan
In what
politics.
context we have to see Mr. Siddaramaiah, in what context he made that statement. We have to see that.
You go and explain your context to Rahul Gandhi. Don't explain this context to the country. I'm very sorry.
No. Please. Just now you said that I will not intervene when I'm talking. See, in what context Mr. Siddaramaiah has said that statement needs to be seen.
Can I read it out for you? Can I read it out for you, Advocate Sheikh Amir? He said, there has been a security lapse in this incident. We are not in favor of war. Steps should be taken to tighten security measures in the Kashmir region. Central government should increase security to ensure peace in Kashmir. This is what he had said. In as many words, he said, we are not in favor of war.
There's one term when he said that security should be tightened in Kashmir. Yes, obviously, because where there are 2,000 tourists are there, not a single policeman or any troop from CRPF, Army, BSF, police, nobody was there. So he was very much right when he says that security needs to
So
be.
is he also
tight
right
and
when he
initiated.
said we are not in favor of war? Is that the stand of the Congress party now? Because clearly he is much more experienced than Mr. Revant Reddy, who wants POK also to become a part of India after what has happened in Pahalgam.
Again, I would say that we need to see that in what context.
Isn't
We
it
have- we
political
have to set
convenience,
our-
Siddharth
set
Yadav?
our-
Look at the
Yeah, I think-
context.
I think it is the political convenience, but this question is not so convenient for my friend from Congress party. He's been trying for the last 20 minutes to justify what Siddaramaiah has said, but the Congress party is habitual of making such uncomfortable
Nothing
positions for
anti-national
spokespersons.
stance shall justify
There is
it.
no context that you need to explain to the country. If you need to explain a context, go and explain it to Rahul Gandhi. There is one expectation the country has from the opposition and especially from the Congress party to stand united, at least in your statements. Stand united with the country. At least come out and say that whatever the country is doing, we are backing that. But you are here coming out and giving statements and your suggestions of what should be done and not done. And that too, in the Pakistan frame, the Pakistan Paristi, please keep your context, please keep your statements to yourself. The country doesn't need it. Whatever actions are required, whatever has to be done will be done. And the Pakistan and world is watching. We are seeing what is happening in Pakistan. Go and watch what statements are being made in Pakistan. How much are they terrified? What is the people of Pakistan speaking against their own government? Because it is the 21st century Bharat which is going to take action against what has happened. If you had any
Yes,
questions,
the action-
most
the
welcome.
action-
What
the
happened
action
in
that
Kashmir
was
is
taken
most
while
unfortunate.
participating in
The
the
government will
rally in
look
Bihar.
into that. But what you are trying to do is
Participating in the rally in
diversionary.
Bihar.
What you are
Rahul
trying to
Gandhi
do
was
is
in Kashmir
Pakistan
yesterday.
frame. We do not require
He
any
was your leader.
Pakistan
He was
frame at
rallying
this
in
hour.
Bihar.
Do not do
He was doing
politics.
politics.
No Pakistan.
All
no
right,
campaigning
all
in
right,
Bihar.
gentlemen. All right, gentlemen. I'm completely out of time, but thank you very much, both of you, for joining us here on this debate.